Hi guys, so I've been drawing in the anime slash manga style for about a decade now, and I thought it would be fun to react to PewDiePie's newest video about going to an anime studio. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
So first off, I got to meet with the board of directors and the creators. A bit of a cultural explanation here. Japan is very formal business-wise, no matter what. You wear a business suit and a tie. Everyone looks the same in the business industry. So the fact that these guys pull up in Attack on Titan t-shirts and their goofy attitude, I absolutely love. These guys were awesome.
Okay.
So which anime have you worked in the past?
進撃の巨人、アタックオンタイタン、メインアニメーター、キャラクターデザイナー。
Super.
Thank you.
So what are we going to do today?
まずスタジオの中を見てもらいまして、アニメの工程作り方の工程を見てもらいます。
楽しみに。
あとは毎朝アニメーターがクロッキーをやってます。それも体験してもらおうかなと思ってます。
Every day?
毎日。
So you'll be also experiencing that today too. Together.
Oh.
Okay. Can you tell how much I am nervous about the drawing bit? I knew I was gonna draw with the other animators, the warm-up drawing session, but I was dying on the inside, okay? There's just something about drawing in front of other people, especially pros, like, it's just daunting.
I completely agree. I'm really I'm really nervous about drawing in front of people. It can definitely be like really difficult, especially when you have like a work in progress that looks bad, but then you know it's gonna look better eventually. I also thought it was interesting that he's like nervous for it, considering like drawing is not really his main thing, right? So I thought that was really cool. I thought that I think that means he's really like eager to improve in it, and have a lot of respect for that. Because he can so easily say like, oh, I've done really well in YouTube, I don't need to be good at anything else, but yeah, I think that's really cool.
But first, they introduced me to some of their work.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Whoa!
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh my god, I actually have it playing.
Legendary 18-second animation cut.
This legendary scene in particular.
Oh my god, I remember watching that. I didn't realize it went on for that long. I remember it being so like smooth and impressive. All of the Attack on Titan animation is like incredible.
You can probably tell what's so special about it. There's no cuts. They told me initially this was supposed to be 3 cuts, but the director just came in and decided to go Super Saiyan and was like, no cuts.
江原さんが自ら言ったので、もうそこはもう彼にお任せして作業に入ってもらうんですけど、もう江原さんはもうずっと会社に居続けました。
Mr. Ibarra came up with the idea to have it in one scene, so he had to take responsibility to complete it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of that, he was in the office working on the animation for the whole day, for several days.
Seeing the original drawings for it in person, how this was...
Oh wow, that's really cool. It's really cool.
Was all made and thought out was seriously so sick. Then I was introduced to every department in the animation studio, and first up was director of color design. But before we get into that, let's get real for a second.
No.
The internet is worse than ever. Everything is free.
No.
It's drawn different colors if it's twilight or sunset or night or day. All this made a huge difference, and it just looked perfect.
Oh wow, that's really cool. I've never seen one of those. That's so interesting.
I don't know how to describe it. I will say this a lot in this video, but every single frame, someone has to color it. And seeing him do it, it's just unbelievable. You might have noticed the raw image here has red and blue lines on it. That's basically a marker for them, what is highlight and what is shadow.
15分、20分、30分。
That's really fast. I gotta be honest, that's amazing.
かかって、で日本のアニメーションって1秒が24フレームなんで。
So it will take about 15 to 30 minutes for one picture to be drawn, and in Japanese animation, 1 second is 24 cuts or 24 animations.
Guess how many backgrounds is in an episode? I guess like 20. Up to 300 per episode. There's a whole department for this.
God, that's insane. I hate drawing backgrounds. You won't catch me doing backgrounds.
お願いします。
ここは背景化のセクションになってまして。
This is a section for the background team to be working on. He'll be introducing you
We've got nice chairs. I like their chairs.
about how background team is working on for the animation.
Nice.
So they start off with a raw image, like a basic sketch. Then, not in all, but then in some they get 3D rendering. And then they draw on top of that all the details. He even made this video for us to see just how they do it. I couldn't help thinking, like, you wouldn't even notice that unless you zoom in. The amount of levels that goes into the details is insane. And I was like, that looks amazing. But he goes, no, this is the rough version. Here's the real one. It's like, oh.
Oh my god. I can't believe they do like multiple versions. That's insane. Say the the finished version looks a lot better. I love the like reflection and stuff. They've made it look a lot more 3D, which is interesting because it was originally 3D and then they made it 2D and then made it even more 3D again. That's so interesting. I have a lot to learn about backgrounds.
Really does make a huge difference. I asked what was the most challenging thing about this, and the answer was so obvious but really interesting.
Reflections.
What's the most difficult thing?
スケジュールを守ることですかね。
Making sure he makes it for the deadline.
Fair enough. I remember I was working on like a drawing for a competition, so I had a deadline and I was drawing a background for it and it was rough. It's really interesting that they don't have like screen tablets. They just have the like little non-screen like Wacom type things. I thought they'd have like Cintiqs or something like that, so that's really impressive. When I switched to drawing on an iPad instead of drawing on like a Wacom tablet, I found myself like improving a lot. So it's insane that they do all of this work on those like little tablets without a screen. I don't think like Disney or other animation studios really do that. I think they all have like proper screen tablets.
The croquis session. This is a session they do to warm up every single day. Everyone sits in a circle and then you take turns to draw each other in all these different poses.
I can't lie, that looks really fun. I always find that warming up before drawing makes such a big difference. So the fact they do it like systematically, I think this is amazing.
30 seconds? Yeah, only 30 seconds.
Oh wow, they look really good. Can you see that again? Ah! Wow, I really like him. I think he did a really good job.
I was stressing out. I was like, what? Are people actually drawing stuff?
That is quite a hard pose to draw in 30 seconds. Unless they're doing longer ones. Is that a comfortable way to hold a pencil? I write like this sometimes when I'm trying to write really neatly, but I don't know if I can draw like that.
It's way too fast. Way too fast. Oh.
Ooh. That's crazy, they just bought a real shotgun in to draw. Well, I mean, it's probably not real, but still. I don't have that lying around. Oh well, that's nice. Not bad.
And then all of a sudden I'm like, this is too much time! But eventually I got a rhythm of it, I got a flow, and
Oh yeah, I get that. My uni has like live drawing sessions and I used to go and they'd go from like 30 seconds to like 5 minutes and I'd be like, what am I supposed to be doing? It's so like confusing. Your brain like adjusts so quickly to drawing fast that after you get given more time you're like you're a bit bored.
I was feeling good. I was like, okay, I like this. This is not too bad.
Ooh, that guitar's really cool.
It's not too bad.
Oh well.
Then I made a terrible mistake. I glanced over to my left and oh my god!
Oh no, we've all been there. We've all been there.
That is the most incredible piece of art. Looking at mine, just looking like a baby drawing. What I didn't know at the time was I was sitting next to the art director.
Oh, he's too harsh on himself. He's doing quite well. Oh, that does look hard to hold for 3 minutes. Ooh.
Oh, it's so good. I don't want to show.
Afterwards, we reviewed each other's art.
Cleaning up, then reviewing and commenting on each other.
Can't we just keep it? I felt okay, and then I look over to my left and right, and I'm like, no. This is not.
Did you have fun?
Yes.
It's so interesting to me that he's like self-conscious about his art skills, even though it's not like, I don't know. It would be quite easy for him to just go like, oh, I'm good at YouTube, I'm not good at art, but like, it's really cool that he's really committed to the whole art thing. I think that's I have a lot of respect for that.
Everyone draws so fast too. This is like level 1.
No, he's so harsh on himself. Oh, he signed it. Oh wow, someone was drawing on their iPad. That's so interesting. I wonder if like it's their iPad or if it's the studio's iPad. Huh.
Level 100. It's kind of weird for me to just be like, oh, this is terrible. This is amazing. Whoa, so good. Damn.
It's so interesting seeing PewDiePie like acting a bit awkward, considering he's always like really, really confident on camera.
I was so scared of this drawing session, I almost didn't even accept this offer. I know it sounds crazy, but just to me, it just seemed too much, like too scary, too big of a deal. Like,
That's crazy. Again, it's PewDiePie and he's like nervous about something. I don't know. I find that really interesting that he still finds things to be like, I don't know. Because I understand for like a lot of people, they've put their entire like life into drawing, and when there's someone who's better than you, you're like, oh my god, I'm a failure. But like PewDiePie is successful in a lot of ways that aren't drawing, so it's interesting how like self-conscious he is about that, I guess.
As a beginner, you would have a habit to go small and more detailed, but be more dynamic.
That's really interesting. That's such a good point. I feel like as a kid I'd always draw really big, so I've kind of tried to downsize, but maybe I should try and practice more dynamic drawings. I feel like a lot of my art still does look quite stiff. And I guess that's what Attack on Titan is really known for, is not being stiff.
そうですね。もうちょっと大きく描くといいかも。
You could just draw bigger.
Yeah, I noticed you drew. Yeah, it's just a habit. Yeah, everyone draw bigger and it looks much more interesting, and it's hard to do the detailing.
ストロークを長く。
Yeah, have a longer stroke and be more dynamic, as you said as well.
I think
That is true. Most beginners draw like lots of little lines, and it tends to not look as good.
I got to look at the raw storyboard for Attack on Titan intro. This is where the director first shares his vision with different notes and detail.
こっち側アクションのところに必要な動き、こういうのを書いてほしいと。
This is what I find like the most impressive, is just coming up with like directions and ideas about scenes from your head. Like I don't know. I'm surprised they do it like traditionally still as well.
あとはカメラの動きとかが書いてあるのがここ。
It has the instruction on how you want the characters to move, and in the boxes you also have the instruction for the camera team to, whether for example pan up, it says there, how cameras are moving.
Oh wow, that's amazing. They even do like the shading and stuff. That's incredible. Wow.
Not the characters itself. Because it's the opening, the animation itself would have a longer part with more scenes and details.
It was really cool and interesting to see how much is still drawn by hand or physical pieces being used. The timesheet, which is his green paper,
crazy.
looking at this animation being better than anything I will ever draw. And it's the rough first draft.
He's so harsh on himself, Jesus. Oh, they do have those like Cintiqs. That's good. I wonder who uses.
Okay, I'll do simple.
とりあえず8枚で、はい。
I was freaking out internally.
I love the like anime editing. It's
What have I
amazing.
gotten myself into? But I decided to try my very best.
Paul, can
Good,
you jump
good.
for me so I know how it looks like?
You ready?
Yeah.
Uh,
Slower.
Slower? How can you jump slow?
it's good getting your references.
He's gonna
in.
have to go down
Very good.
and then jump and then back to the way it started. So
Maybe
I
I
think my
should do
strategy
this.
will be to
We should have done more like keyframes. I think that's why his character was shrinking. Oh wow. Yeah, that's really good. Huh. I think that's pretty good.
Alright. Let's watch this masterpiece.
Maybe the like.
That's not terrible. Because
Yeah.
it's so fast you can't see it.
Huh.
Well, I tried.
Not bad.
But again, I actually managed to finish the task. And after Sensei cleaned up my keyframes, because I didn't understand any of that, we got to watch my little animation. And you know what? It didn't look too bad.
Oh, nice. There's some missing legs.
足がなくなったりとかしてますけど。
That
It jumps. It's jumping. Yes, he may have shrunk through the process, but he jumped. But then again, I didn't know this. Same experience again.
Shrink every time I jump. Common issue.
Sensei was drawing next to me the entire time. We got to compare. They kept comparing. I don't want to
my
compare.
God. I want to see what he did.
Obviously, it was a billion times better, but it was still really, really cool to see. I was like, oh, so that's how I should have done it.
Maybe you want to see your sensei's work?
Oh my God. That's wow.
with the one leg too. Wow. And you have the right size too. So good.
That's crazy.
And the arms and everything.
Wow.
It makes mine look even worse now. I didn't think it was possible. That's amazing.
自分のはどんどんひどく
He's so harsh on himself. Bless him.
感じる like this. These are each keyframes. You'll be learning how she draws the in-betweens.
Wow. It's
As you
impressive.
mentioned.
I know this is gonna sound insane, but I feel like that's a really fun job. Like, I struggle with. Well, like the hardest part is doing the like drawing, because you have to think a lot. But then when you're doing like the in between frames, sure it's tedious, but it's like it's quite relaxing. But I haven't animated anything this good ever, so maybe I
So
shouldn't be
this is
talking.
what she added. The hairs.
I think so.
一番大変だから髪の毛やってって言ったんですね。
いや、そうですね。ちょっと大変なところ。
Yes, exactly.
But it was really cool to see the images in this raw form and just how insanely good they look.
I feel like they zoomed in too much. It is quite hard to do a really big straight line. I think you should have zoomed out.
And again, of course, we got to compare. Yes, mine sucked.
Do you want to compare
This is just gonna put him off drawing.
the actual
Jesus.
keyframe?
Yes.
So this is the one you have drawn.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, wow.
This is the
That's a big jump.
this is the actual work.
Yeah.
This is you.
Wow. Even though it's just tracing lines, there's such a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll have to practice more.
I bet animating line variation is so hard. Like, do they have to like think? I guess they must like Yeah, they make it like much thicker where the shadows are, I feel like. Or something. I don't know. I love her anime figures. I need to fill up the shelf. I need to get some anime figurines. I think I've got some in the attic that I need to dig up.
Now it was 5 p.m. The day was done, for me at least. And I got to meet with the creators of the studio again to reflect on the day.
今日はありがとうございました。It's a really unique opportunity and I had so much fun. I'm very grateful.
I bet it was really exciting. I mean, like, I don't know. It's always fun to have different days in your work schedule. Oh my god, I swear that bag in the background, I swear they used to like sell them at anime conventions, like a mystery bag of like Attack on Titan stuff. I swear my friend got one of those last time we went to an anime convention, which was like 5-10 years ago.
実際やってみてどうでした？
I think it was really fun to try out myself. I was already impressed by how much work goes into making the anime, but then trying it myself made me really understand it, and I'm way more impressed now as well. I got to animate for the first time, and it was really difficult.
本当に大変で、もう大変でした。
I forgot to delete my drawing, so if they could please make sure it's deleted. お願いします。
Oh, bless him. Oh my god. I really like how they organized his day. Like, I feel like getting him to try every like activity was really nice. I didn't really know how this video was gonna look, but it's a lot more organized, I guess, the whole process. I guess it has to be, because if they mess something up, then that would probably cost the studio a lot of money.
一緒に残ってたらまずいのでちゃんと消しといてください。歴史から削除しといていただいて。
どうしようかな。
Well, you have to think about it.
I think I probably contributed to the worst drawings ever drawn in this building.
でもまあお宝データにしときますよ。
永久保存版で。
永久保存版。
They'll preserve the data you have drawn as the data created by pewdiepie.
I think you know, it was really fun for me, and I think everyone in watching the video will really better understand the process of all the work that goes into making anime and appreciate it as well. I think even if you don't draw, it's really inspiring to see how much hard work goes into it.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
In typical Japanese fashion, they gave me a lot of gifts, which were amazing. Ton of Attack on Titan merch.
Oh my god, that was actually for him. That's crazy.
I even got, look at this, signed version for Ozama no Ranking.
Oh wow.
Look at this, even a signed keyframe.
Oh my god, that's sick. Wow.
And drawn. That is so cool. How sick is that? I can't believe it. But I was not ready for the last surprise, the last gift.
あともう一個あります。
There's one more.
お、あ、スペシャルプレゼンツ。スペシャルプレゼンツ。イエーイ。
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
はい。
That is so cool. Wow.
何兵ですか？
何兵ですか？
調査
兵団pewdiepie.
An actual Attack on Titan official
Wow, that's insanely cool.
rendering of myself. How insane is that? I can't believe it.
But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.